Here we go again. Day 2, Arknights, Blind. I'm Kazuki Suzuka, FullmetalBebop. I know it's a lot earlier than when I normally stream, but for some reason, my dumbass thought it was a good idea to try and fix something with my laptop this last Wednesday, and it turns out that after I tried and tried for basically not half a day, but probably just about a quarter of my day trying to fix something with my laptop, my morale kind of sunk, so to speak. So I kind of took a day off Wednesday. Yesterday, I don't know why I didn't stream. I didn't know or I don't know, because I was supposed to stream some Azure Lane yesterday, which I'm continuing to play off screen, because the way that both Arknights and Azure Lane are going to work is that if we are going through the main campaign and we're in the middle of a chapter and we end off the stream in the middle of a chapter, then I'll continue the rest of that said chapter off screen, and then I'll post some screenshots and give some commentary on Twitter and or Discord, just so that we can move things along. Because even though I stream both of these games like 2 days, I give them 2 days a week. From what I understand, there's the stories in, well, I don't know, Azure Lane is a bit more lighthearted than Arknights from what I've experienced so far with this game. We're gonna Arknights. That's still pretty cute. DokuTAH. Oh yeah, this is my first time logging in today. I deliberately did not log in this morning. Like, I actually do that now for this game, Azure Lane, and Genshin still. Genshin, yeah, it's purely just logging in. Just get my Prima Gems from the Welcome Moon subscription. But yeah, welcome back to more Arknights. I haven't played this on stream in over a week. It's crazy. And since then, a lot has happened where I got new characters and new modes. I did complete Chapter 0, which is mostly tutorial land, I think. I would not be surprised if we got more tutorials in Chapter 1, because there are some classes that they really haven't gone over thoroughly. Also, yeah, I spent some money on the monthly thing that I forget what it's called, because it's probably not as memorable. Well, it will be memorable like the Welcome Moon name. Just not yet. It's not really imprinted in my brain. Yeah, okay. Cumulative sign-in. Aketan? What is this? A modest amount of industrial organic compound can be used for a variety of upgrades and for production in the factory. Modest amount of acetone preparation produced through further dihydrocarbon processing. The preparation reacts with the non-oxygen molecules in the air, so engineer operators must be careful during processing to avoid waste. You see, I can read better because it's earlier in the afternoon. It's not 5 o'clock. So, acetone is upgrade material. For what exactly? For characters, or I'm guessing it's characters. Operators. Probably. Probably, maybe. Okay. Oh yeah, and also I did get, if I can show her, for signing in consecutively for 7 days, I got Cliff Heart. And she's apparently melee class. And I think her range is okay. And I also leveled up some of my operators. The way I like to play these kinds of games is to evenly distribute the experience among some of the operators that I think have potential. But I think once we go further into the game, then there's probably going to be a smaller set of operators that I'll give experience to. Characters is right? Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hey, what's up, Animal Man? Con? How's it going? Yeah. If you pay attention to my Twitter and Discord, then you'll see some new characters that I've gotten off screen, like Doberman and Cliff Heart, Executor. I think Click is another one I got off screen. Let's see. Oh yeah, these guys, Gravel Spots. Neat. How's chat doing this fine day? Oh yeah, and I have her. I do have her as an assistant, Fang, and I also got her an alternate outfit for doing something. Cambrian, which is mighty nice. Hey, what's up, Joseph? What? Got some interesting emotes. How many people are you subscribed to, Joseph? Sheesh. So Khan, how addicted are you to this game now? That now me and Pao and others are into it.
DokuTAH は休憩中だよ。邪魔しないように。用があるなら外で話しましょう。
So yeah, starting today, this will mark the return of 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific streams. In the morning, I'm gonna study some Japanese and do some other work. Stuff like that. Okay. This is my first time logging in today. I do have some new recruits. I bought... The funny thing is that I think I bought like 14 recruitment things. Recruit permits. So now I can recruit all the operators. Okay, let's see who we have here. Now, I've gotten used to... I've gotten the color of the glows memorized, so this is a 4-star, the purple glow. Okay, duplicate. DPS, so let's see. I'm gonna turn this down just a tiny bit. There we go. And that's a common. And another duplicate. It's been nothing but duplicates for the past like few sessions I've had off screen with this game from recruitments. Oh, interesting. You can spend Orendum on... Because originally you had to get a permit for just one headhunt roll on some of these banners. Do you know how the tags on recruitments work? Sort of. Sort of, kind of. You can humor me, Animal Man. I don't even know if you explained this to me in the last session, or was it somebody else? I don't know. DokuTAH. Dr. Kazuke. Yeah. Yeah, generally you want to get to the max amount of hours, which is 9, right? It doesn't matter whether you select 3, because either way you're gonna randomly get either a starter, range, support, or slow robot. And you know what, since we're on this screen, I'm kind of scared to ask, but how many classes are there in this game? Because now this is my first time seeing slow and robot. I don't even know what these are. Okay. So when you select multiple tags, you can get an operator that has qualities of all those tags. Not all the time. For robot, you don't have to wait 9 hours, because that cuts out the robot tag no matter what. That robot... Oh, the robot tag is rare. Interesting. 8 classes. Defenders, but there's also a subclass of defenders called healer defenders. Healer defenders, are there hybrids? Are there hybrid classes, or just one-trick ponies? Healer defenders, so is there like healer snipers? Or like healer casters? Something like that? To where operators can dual class? There's single target casters, but there's also, yeah, AoE casters. The other way around exists. A healer, but they deal damage. Okay. Yeah. That's why I have the backseat allowed tag in my streams chat, because I have a feeling some of you on Twitch have probably played either hundreds or thousands of more hours than me. And this game so far isn't bad per se. I'm interested in getting deeper and deeper within this game. I just need to learn, that's all. That's why I'm asking all these questions. Some casters can heal. Nightmare comes to mind. Nightmare. And I'm hoping to God that the audio bug doesn't happen. It's probably going to. I had to switch the plugin on my Nox emulator. And funny enough, I did try and install BlueStacks emulator, which did work, but the audio came out muffled and it wasn't clear. Like the audio quality of BlueStacks wasn't as good as Nox. And as far as I know, when I went into the settings of BlueStacks, I did not see any audio settings to fix it. So I'm just gonna have to stick with Nox for the time being. I actually play on my phone. Yeah, again, that's the beauty I love about Nox emulator and playing on your phone, is that you can continue where you left off from Nox and just continue on your phone. I think that's really cool. So going back to this recruitment, if you're going for this robot tag, bump the time down to 3 hours 50. 3 hours 50? Oh, whoops. Oh, you know what? That's convenient. Hang on. 4 and then knock it down. Three hours 50. Is there no such thing as a 5-star robot operator? All robots are 1-star? Then, well, then what do robots play like? If they're 1-star, then why is it worth? What did they do? They ignored the deployment. Oh. Okay. So they ignored deployment. And are they decent in combat? Their talents is what makes them interesting. You can have the max amount of characters deployed and still place a robot. Oh, that's interesting. Lancet, for example, on deployments, immediately heals all allies on the field. Are you kidding me? There's a character like that exists that can do that. Heals all my party members, and is the heal like decent? In that case? Or increase all attack of all deployed operators for X amount of time. Uh-huh. Okay. Still can't beat 2-2. I'm so jealous that you got Blaze, Con. Good God. I'm still jealous that you got Blaze. She's like one of the most recent Arknights waifus for me. Lancet 2 has a good heal on deployment. Castle 3 increases your other operators' attack stats. Yeah, so buffs. Basically. They're... Okay. I got a robot healer. Okay. And yeah, all I have to do is just select robot and that's it. I'm still doing contingency contract with no thoughts. Head empty. I like the fact that you typed out really sarcastic voice in chat. Because you never know when you can sense sarcasm in text, you know. So if you do robot range, I think you're guaranteed. You're guaranteed robot and range. Oh. Okay. We'll do that. Melee healing starter debuff fast redeploy. I do not mind that fast redeploy. Okay, now what do I click on now? What should I do? Chat. You have meteor, but do you have haze? I actually don't know. Yeah, there she is. Haze. Haze. I don't think I have haze. Who's haze? 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 Oh, wait. Got some duplicates here. It's free real estate. Okay. Good. Oh. More lungmen dollars. Haze is a 4-star debuff caster. Oh. That debuff tag will give you a chance to get either a meteor duplicate or haze. Okay. So what should my recruitment time and tags be then? Debuff 9 hours. It's either gravel or red. God damn. So many characters. Which is more important, debuff or fast redeploy? Because I feel like these are rare. I've actually never seen these tags either. You can do fast redeploy to get Project Red. Project Red, who's a really good 5-star, but you're rolling the dice there. Are you making fun of Cyberpunk? I've actually never played Cyberpunk 2077. I hear it's an okay game, but yeah. Red is good at E1 since Red Bomb. aka panic button, but that require a bit of resources. Well, I'm on chapter 1. So, gravel is a defensive version of red and is actually really useful in this current contingency contract. Let's see. Red is absolutely great, so you can try your luck with it if you like. Oh god, damn. It's tough though. Debuff or fast redeploy. Shit. Haze is good for early game though, so it's up to you. I'm in chapter 1, so I don't think... I'm not too worried about the game getting tough. I mean, actually, I don't know, there was one stage in chapter 0. It's like way later on. There was one I did off screen that kind of tripped me up. But I just had to practice it a little bit, and it's like, oh, okay. And now I know what my setup's gonna be. I didn't have to waste all my sanity. I don't have to waste all my sanity. It's really whatever. Alright. Since it's up to 5 duplicates can be used to power up your current version of your operator, like decreasing your DP costs or increasing attack power, and for higher rarities, increasing your talent's power. So for Haze, do you have a question? No, I'm just thinking. I'm thinking. If you say Haze is good for early game, then I'll probably do that. And then at some point later, if I get fast redeploy again, then I'll see if I can't get red. Debuff 9 hours. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. Now then. Sheesh. Sheesh. I'll probably roll on those in a second. Okay. You'll get a lot of gravel duplicates down the line. Now off screen I unlocked the base. Which is pretty cute. Yeah, I do like the fact that you can tap notifications and automatically click on some of these. Drill battle record. Production done. Yeah. You see, all I have to do is touch a button and my operators trust me. Oh my god. Fatigued? Oh, you're already fatigued? I have no idea why I like doing that so much. I have no idea why. Alright. We're probably gonna have to put you in the dorm with Yato. I got Daddy Silver in here. And, yeah. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Luna? Haven't seen you in a while. Bases will be your AFK farming for when you're out and about, so optimizing it would be really beneficial. Yeah. I can see that. Let me see. Yeah, you're distracted. Okay, I'm not gonna assign anybody right there. I'm doing just fine. I'm more awake than 5 o'clock me. So yeah, I'm doing fine so far today. How has your day been? Good and sleepy? Sweet. The more tired you are, the less of a fuck you can give about the world. And the more time you can spend by booping your operators like this. Oh yeah, I completely forgot that apart from using units within your operators, base is also another way of obtaining trust within operators, and appointing them as an RIIC assistant will further increase that trust increase. Okay. Trust is an interesting stat. Building trust is not necessary, but it will help by giving slight stat boosts, like attack power HP. That's what I figured. That's what I figured. It's like, not only is morale important, but I'm thinking trust is a little important too. Okay. Have you... I forget. Luna, have you ever played this game before? Trust passively gained while being utilizing operators in battle or keeping them working in base. And building trust also gives access to that operator's archive files, but not like we're all interested in lore. Nah. What the hell's lore? I don't want an Arknights anime. What the fuck are you talking about? And working in the definition of Arknights is keeping them within one of the facilities of your base. What is this game about? As far as I know, we play as this so-called doctor who is a very important character that apparently has amnesia, and I think we probably have a pretty big backstory that we don't currently know yet. I don't know yet. And now we're part of this group called Rose Island that is, well, we essentially live in a pretty crappy world filled with some, well, they call them, what do they call them? Infected? Apparently we're trying to, like, maybe, I'm just kind of talking out of my ass right now, but I think we're trying to find some cure of some sort. I think that's our job. Arknights lore is actually pretty interesting. But it's a lengthy explanation. Oripathy. Yeah, that's it. Oripathy. Yeah, that's why that, yeah, I think some infected are part of Rhodes Island. It's like with this operator right here who has, like, ears on top of her head and a tail. That's kind of like an example of an infected that's not too bad, really. You're the zombie, the affected one, the one that affected me, huh? What? No. The infected. Yeah, not like zombies or anything. If you see one of your characters with black crystals on their body, that's an easy sign that they're infected. Not all beast people are infected. Silver Ash is an example of an uninfected character. Of an uninfected character, you say? Uninfected. Uninfected people, or just cosplayers. Yeah, someone IRL coughs once. Oh boy, you got the you-know-what virus. Oh shit. Oh god. Hey, what's up, pal? Finally. Aren't you happy I'm playing this game finally? Says in his files that he shows no signs of infected and his blood crystal destiny is... Yeah. Better late than never, pal. Life's a bitch sometimes. I can't do anything about it. But I am jealous that you got... what's her name? Scotty? Scotty, the girl with the thighs that you showed me on Discord. She's cute. I played since launch. You know what, actually, before I started Arknights and Azure Lane, I haven't really been playing mobile, like playing a lot of mobile games a lot. I never really liked playing mobile games anymore before getting into both of these games. I don't know why. Half a year since her first banner to get her. Oh my god. Is she your waifu? No, but she's hot. Then who's your waifu? Yeah, I will say something on a more serious note. Not only in regards to waifus and husbandos, but I do dig the character designs in Arknights more than Azure Lane. Just because they kind of look more what's the word? I guess in a simpler term, cool to me. Azure Lane, don't get me wrong, those ships are hot, but they're just I don't know. I can't talk today. Yeah, there's like a lot less fan service. There's a lot less fan service going on in Arknights, and I think for a Western audience, I think we can appreciate it more for that. But I still enjoy Azure Lane in more ways than one. The grounded aesthetic, yeah. I'm a sucker for steampunk and cyberpunk aesthetics. I'm just a sucker for that shit, man. It's amazing. It's a little more tasteful. Musashi. Oh, you know what? I actually know who Musashi is from Fate's Grand Order. Yeah, she's cute. Fate Grand Order wise, Masha. Okay, let me try that again. Masha. It's like the girl with the short hair. She's one of my favorites from Fate Grand Order, personally. Okay. Let's see. But moving on. Alright, chat. I have a question about the base area. Specifically this trading post area. Because I've been getting occasional warnings that production is full. And then when I click on this, I'm presented with these orders. What do I do in this situation? It's like, what does all this mean? Because I've clicked everywhere and it's like nothing's happening. Yeah, some nations like Ursus have always feared orthopathy, and the infected people like a disease, and even then a little bit of discrimination towards infected people is still shown within Rhodes Island. An easy example would be Greythroat's a 5-star sniper operator. Passive production. Go to factor. What? Eh? You don't have enough pure gold. Pure gold primarily is made in the base. Okay. So go to factory. Then what? What's up, Bobo? So what you're supposed to do is collect the metals produced by a factory, the yellow area, and the trading post will convert them to money. Oh. Oh. I think I understand what you mean. Change what you're making. Okay. So then would I just switch it to pure gold instead of experience? To precious metal. Or, yeah, that. To precious metal. Yeah, okay. That's easy. Current formula will be cancelled if you need, yeah. Okay. And then set that to 99. Dude, are you serious? Look how many hours this is gonna take. Shit. 117 hours? What? Can you say Nico ni? Why do you want me to say that? I mean, I've already said that, but why, Luna? Why? Why Nico ni? At this point in our lives? Instead of producing battle records, change it to gold and the trading post will do the rest. Oh, okay. You technically don't need that much EXP. It auto replenishes the order. All you have to do is switch out the operators. Oh my. Who do I have assigned? Yeah, sheesh, I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 characters. You can use Jessica. When this operator is assigned to a factory, productivity plus 25%. Nico ni. Are you sure? Also, there you go, Luna. That's all I'm doing. Yeah, clip that. There you go. Clip that. By the way, I've never seen Love Live, and I probably never will. I probably never will, but since you asked nicely, Luna, there you go. Since you're not producing experience. Never again. What can you do, troublemaker? When this operator is assigned to a factory, productivity plus 25%. Okay, hothead. Yeah. Okay, we'll just assign Jessica then. Oh wow. Yeah, it went from 117 to 94 hours. Sheesh. GG. Okay. And for the trading post, I just ignore this warning. Yeah? she doesn't mind. For upgrading the CC, I need keel and I need light building material. Wait, oh, I gotta change that in settings. By the way, you can deploy Amiya in the control center to reduce all facility morale usage rate. You only get keel for moments in the story. Don't I have... Let's see. When this operator is assigned to the control center, all trading posts ordered efficiency plus 7%. Only the most effective one will take effect when assigned operators have the same skill set. And decreases the morale consumed per hour of all operators in the control center. So I should set Doberman to the control center, right? Doberman is only going to help someone like Amiya. Oh yeah, I remember. You promised that you were going to make an FMbebop related animation. Whatever you want to do, Luna. Whatever you want to do. You're the animator. Not me. What it means is that Doberman reduces the morale usage of people within the control center. Oh, within the control center? What? What? Really? Hontoni. Amiya probably should go first because you need money. I'm going to do both? Yeah, go for it, Luna. Best of luck. Never mind. Okay, so... Agreement. Order efficiency. So... I'm confused then. So, Doberman can only... When this decreases the morale consumed in the control center only? Wow. So, Amiya then. Because I don't have any other operators in the control center, I don't believe. Yeah, okay. Sure. That kind of made me confused because I saw her walking down here. I thought I already assigned her. Okay. We're just gonna ignore that again. Yep. DokuTAH. Alright, real quick, I need to turn off the... Yeah, I have this turned off on my mobile. I didn't know I had to turn this off on Nox. Yeah, turn that off. Okay. Wait, also, yeah, whatever. Cool. Interact with operators in the base and increase their trust 40 times? Yeesh. Gambarimasu. The settings are default when you use another emulator device. Okay. Well, my computer ain't my phone. Well, actually, the opposite is not true.
ドーベルマン先生とは模擬戦をよくやるのですが、
Doberman Sensei.
先生の技は全く捉えられません。ドクターとアーミヤさんもお暇な時に私たちの訓練を見ていただいてご指導いただけませんか？
With a maxed out base, you can set up to 5 RIIC assistants. One sits in the control center, the other 4 within each dormitory. There's 4 dormitories in all. Hmm.
ハイビスとラバ、また喧嘩を。全く困ったものです。姉妹なのにどうしてこうなるんでしょう。
RIIC. Okay. Okay. Rhodes Island Infrastructure Complex. How many? Oh yeah, that's right. I think I already got a 5-star. That's right. You're doing math homework right now? Damn. Luna, damn. February 18th and when? February 19th. Do you want to roll? I was just gonna ask. It wouldn't hurt to roll on both of these banners, right? I don't know, I just got a lot of Orendum I want to spend. I don't know. It's really tempting. It's uber tempting right now. It really doesn't matter at your level. You just need to expand your roster. Yeah, it's just that this one ends in 6 days and this one ends next week, next Friday. Worry about specifics later. And the other banner. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, because I already got a 5-star from this banner. I wanna try something. common.
お客様、私に最高の笑顔を見せてくれませんか？この
One more time. Ooh. That's a good glow.
生体防護オペレーターのフランカよ。
Franca.
オリジニウム汚染を最大限に抑えられるように力を貸してあげるわね。
Yeah, see, that's why I thought. It's because it happened on the other banner. Yeah, I got like a 5-star character from after 3 or 4 rolls. That's why I thought. Alright. Okay, I might as well roll, make it even. Oh. Who's this? I got Neural.
ではなく、ロドスのオペレーターとして、あなたの誇りと命をこの盾に誓って守る。
Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, when I first saw her, I think one of the first things she said is like, I am here. Kind of like All Might. Gnarl is a healer defender like I mentioned earlier within recruitment. Oh. Oh. Ooh, I have enough for one more, actually. Okay, that's a common.
メランサです。
Alright. 2 5-stars. Can't complain. That really depends on what you do on your birthday, Luna. Because cake in your face. Ah, shit. Oh, shit. Yeah. Four-star. Ambriel. Sniper.
自己紹介なんてめんどいからもうこんぐらいでいいっしょ。はい、さっき開けたばっかのチョコ、まあ一本食っときなって。
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, for white commons, I'm just gonna skip the the animation and stuff. All right. Yeah, I got a duplicate of you, dude. Ambriel's a wide excuse me. Ambriel's a wide-range sniper, allowing her to attack further than normal snipers. What? Where is she? Oh yeah, and I got a duplicate of you too. Here. Okay. Where are you? Here you are. Holy crap, your range. Oh my god. I see what you mean. Shit. Her range increases with promotion? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. God damn. That's like almost the whole map. Almost the whole perimeter of a map. Shit. Oh, Khan's having trouble with the 2-2. Shit. Doesn't it make me a simp because I make animations of people in real life? I don't know if I can answer that. I mean, it's simple. The whole map, you say? Now I kind of regret saying that. I'm kind of scared on how big future maps are going to be. Then click on the... wait. Yeah. Magnifying glass. Oh shit, really? You can foresee her upgraded range. Really? Oh. Auto recovery manual 26 seconds. Attack plus 40%. Attack range becomes global. What the hell does global mean? But attack interval increases a bit, and attack wind-up takes longer when attacking an enemy outside of this unit's original range. Global means the entire map? That's what global means, the entire map? I wasn't... So I was right? Was I right all along? Sheesh. Yeah, freaking... yeah, Ambriel's looking clean. Glasses are god. What's up, glasses? Are you new here? Do you wear glasses? Yeah, you are? Yeah, welcome. Indeed I do. Glad you're no liar. Her passive allows her to damage the lowest defense enemy in her range. Glasses is another veteran within the Arknights world? Really? Oh. Well, I guess it's an honor for you to stop by. You so-called veteran, you. Oh, man. Well, clearly you and Dragon know each other, so... see ya, Animal Man. Okay. Her range, so she is a defender. Attack plus 20% stops attacking and focuses on healing surrounding allies. Yeah, I really do appreciate the advice, you guys who have played close to hundreds of hours more of this game than me. For me personally, I use skill 1 over skill 2 because it auto procs whenever someone is below 50%, meaning I don't have to think more. Neural at least. Yeah, don't overwhelm the boy. You see all these operators I have in my pocket right now? It's already overwhelming as it is. Alright. So theoretically I should pay attention to these few characters right here. Like, I think Ambriel's probably a big deal. Franca, Neural. I mean, Neural's a 5-star for a reason. So there's about 161. Yeah, sheesh. And how many do I have so far? I don't even know if there's probably a way to count other than like meh. 137, yeah, because yeah, we did talk about this last time, but yeah, apparently us Westerners are behind on operator distribution, I think. Head empty territory. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna... Let's see. Do I have the... I do not. What about you? You need 4. What about you? I have enough for you. I'm a poop. See you later, Luna. Take care. Damn, you got a lot of emotes. Lots and lots of emotes. You can go into friends and your profile will say operators hired. Alright. Attack range increases to 1 tiles and attack slow targets for 0.6 seconds. I'm gonna do that. Just because I can. Lower the rarity, the easier it is to build them. I see. I see. You know what, since I have a lot of these, I'm gonna boost them up to 10. One stars being the easiest, 3 stars being the best for early game. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like the same situation from Genshin, to where if you want to level up your characters, then you have to spend Moda. I know how it works. I have a lot of LMDs anyway, so we're covered for the next 1,000 years. Can I look at my thing? 40? I have 40 hired. Sheesh. You have virtually no LMD. Okay, then what would you classify as enough, pal? $2 million or more? Really? Oh yeah, Super Mario 3D World comes out on Switch today. That's right. By the way, if any of you play Arknights, then if you want to add me, here's my ID. What's up? Trust? More trust? Okay.
いつでも行けます、ドクター。
Already sent, by the way? Really? Can I check? Level 93. Agent Void, is this you? Dragon? Is that you? Holy shit. Oh, I've seen her before. Yeah. Here you go. Okay. You can have a total up to 4 squads, really. I'm gonna have to E2 Amiya soon. What's up, Recycle? Yeah, we've already established that Amiya is a donkey, right? Donkey girl? Amiya's a bunny. I don't know, I swear to God, like, some of you were conflicted last session on whether or not Amiya is either a donkey or a bunny or a cow, whatever. Her design is just odd. Yeah, that's it. Okay. She's absolutely a bunny. More accurately, she's a chimera who's part bunny and part unknown, but you know how memers get. Amiya bunny. Usagi. Amiya Usagi. Restores the HP of a nearby ally with less than 50%. How much it costs one more? Yeah, everybody add everybody in chat right now. Everybody add everybody to their Arknights friends list. Executor. Chat, help me update my squad. And by update, I mean help me build help me build a squad real fast with some of the current operators that I have, because we do have new ones that I want to try out. It's just pretty hard for me to switch anyone out. Or if my current squad is just suboptimal for early game, then that's fine too. I don't know. You have to switch it out according to your needs. Well, just humor me. Just humor me. I'd max your silver ash. Okay, well, actually, you know what? This is my main squad here. So maybe we can just work off with this and not overwhelm ourselves. Rule of thumb, 2 healers, 2 melee DPS, usually guards, 1 to 2 vanguards, 1 to 2 defenders, 2 snipers, 2 casters. Okay. So your squad looks solid so far. Alright. Seems pretty good. Yeah, because I have 2 healers, 2 casters, 2 snipers, 2 vanguards, 2 defenders. 2 defenders? Yeah. Yeah, that means defender, I believe. Oh, well, hang on. Oh, I could... Like, what do you do? Restores HP by 23% max. Ooh. Casters are pretty important. Yeah, there's like a definite... I have some strategies. The kinds of strategies that this game has taught me so far through Chapter 0 are pretty fascinating to me. Lots of the enemy are weak to arts. You have more attack and defense, more so than Cardigan. Hmm. Cardigan is more of a traditional defender who self-heals. Like she has a 3 block at E0. And Neural is healing defender. Cannot block 3 until E1. So I should probably replace Cardigan with Neural then. Maybe. The only thing that you can answer yourself is, do I have enough blocks to the point that enemies can't get through? Because as far as I'm personally concerned, I haven't seen you play in game. Block 2, block 3. Oh. So the block number represents the amount of enemies that I can block at a time before I'm overwhelmed. Is that it? Oh. You know what? I'm not gonna worry so much about Neural then. Because I think that's pretty important. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna rock with this squad. Here we go. It's like you do audible coughing. That's cute. In some enemies that you'll experience way later in the game forces you to use defenders or AoE guards with 3 blocks to block, 3 blocks to block them. 3 block to block. Neural's better in the long run though. At E1 she can block 3. What is... I'm sorry if I sound stupid, but what is... what are these E1s, E2s? Or it's like... you're evolving your characters? Or leveling up your characters when they level up? Promotion level. Okay. Elite 1. Oh, elite. Elite. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna go into Evil Time Part 2. Yeah, we've been sitting here talking strategy and shit for like the last hour and a half. That's great. I mean, we got like another 2.5 hours to chill out with this game? You can check it in the character menu. Okay. Well, we're gonna continue the story now. $112 is pretty hard, not gonna lie. Oh. Alright. Ooh. The battlefield is narrower than before, and the enemies have gotten stronger. Please make sure your operators have been upgraded before entering the battlefield. Anything under 2-star operators have a max of E0. 3-star operators can be promoted to E1. Anything above 3 stars can be promoted to E2. Ooh. Eyes of Priestess. Oh, this is interesting. Interesting map layout. And again, for the record, for this stream, we're gonna get as far as we can in chapter 1. And then off screen, I'm gonna try and see how much farther I can get into chapter 1. No EI. Sheesh. I can probably see how this can go. Find the choke points where they have to move. I'm already seeing them right now. Interesting. So for that map specifically, it looks like the tile that intersects the mid lane and the top lane would be that choke point. And this part right here. This part right here. I know my intersections. This game is doable even if you are 40 levels below the recommended level. Yeah, it's doable. It's just, it makes it harder on yourself. Sort of. I don't know. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna go. I have an idea. Yeah, we got so much sanity, we're just gonna go. Neon Angelina Weedy W. Oh, is the... Damn it. I think the audio is slowly crackling. Yeah, it is. You don't need one. Yeah. Yeah, they look overpowered. Shit. So think twice. Wait. Bringing a support operator can help, but will not allow you to use auto deploy, which is how you will normally farm. So think twice. Oh, okay. I see. So if you want to farm quickly, then you call upon a support unit. Okay. Alright, chat, really quick before we start this, because I am hearing some audio crackling coming towards the emulator, so I'm going to restart Nox real fast. They all downgrade to your level, then... Well then what sense does that make when they show me they're like level 50? I continue to drop more frames, damn. They're downgraded to the highest level and promotion of your best operator in the squad. Oh, it's the... Shit. Damn it. I have to switch the friggin' plugin again. Just to get the audio to work. Exploited is right. It used to be the way Pao is describing, but they changed it to the system exploited is describing about 7 months ago. There it is. All right. We alive again. Mobile T? How's it going? You new here? Arknights. Okay, we in there again. Alright, let's go. Continue the story. Chapter 1 time. Again, to speed things along, I just want to read these, but I'm not gonna do a lot of voices just because there's so many characters. Is it just me, or is the sky getting darker? If only it was just you. We never had much time anyway. Yeah, I still have to look at my OBS because my mic stand is in the way of the some of the text. The shape of the catastrophe cloud is more clearly defined than the black haze it was before. Global T, thanks for joining the Bebop. I appreciate that. I don't like the feeling I get from watching it form over our heads. What a bad omen. To make things worse, reunion goons might be lurking in every nook and cranny. Actually, that's probably too conservative. What you should have said is that they're probably partying on the streets. To be more accurate. I need to be here when you read chapter 3. How much of this game have you played, Global T? Almost every street is filled with destruction, violence and looting. Vehicles and buildings are being set on fire. But these thugs decide that it's the perfect weather for a picnic. Humor. When did I ever read this story again? If they're going out on a picnic now, it's the catastrophe that will feast upon their bones. This proves that most reunion members are just fools who have been whipped into a frenzy. You're a day 1 player? Sweet. Kakui. Dots. Pfft. Look, they're not really having a picnic. I just wanted something to moan about. You didn't have to take me so seriously. Oh, you weren't being serious. Wait, were you trying to crack a joke during the apocalypse? The siesta event? Sorry, I'm not good with this stuff. It's fine. It's just that trying not to laugh is hard. Sorry for trying to make a joke at such a serious time. Arknights trying to do humor? Never. Never forget when Operator Vinya said, FBI, open up! Huh? What? It's okay. Rhodes Island wasn't founded for the sake of having everyone keep a serious face. We've also wanted everyone to be able to smile. Mia. Don't worry about it. Everything is daijoubu. In any case, let's help out with the scouting. I'll quietly dispatch the enemy at our 4 o'clock. Hopefully their deceased organs won't explode or be rigged to serve as some kind of alarm. We'll wrap around and take care of the large group on the other side of the fortification. With this much chaos around us, nobody will notice a little more noise. Alrighty then, let's move out. Okay, and that's what we're going off of. Isolated Island, 1-1. Alright. Okay, so let's go ahead. So who's moving first? You? Doctor, be careful. The enemy have unleashed... okay. You were lagging. You were lagging so badly. Oh... okay. Yeah, for some reason I couldn't pause, but I just got an explanation that I didn't read about. Fuck. Alright, well, I am going to have to probably improvise a little bit by, let's see. Okay. Okay, you're coming from down there. Alright. Oh yeah, and I have this running at a higher frame rate. Holy shit, okay. She told you to place a vanguard. Well, shit. Actually, you know what? There. Try that. Got 6 more left. Oh, you know what? Hold on, hold on. This is fine. Sort of. Yeah, you know what would be really good is that if I could place... Where would I place it? Probably right around here. Okay, now... I'm not gonna be paying attention to what you say in chat, I'm sorry. I'm doing things my way. Shit, there's like a lot I could do right here. I got an idea. Come on, move. Alright. There we go. Easy. Yeah, what she said came by really, really fast, so I wasn't able to read, but I think she was talking about the hound enemies. Alright. I was gonna place my defenders in a different spot, but okay. We in there. Oh. Oh, there was a bot? Oh, thank you, Khan. Thank you. Arigato. Time unknown, weather unknown, visibility poor. Chernobog, Operation Squad, EO's location. Dr. Kazuki, Rescue Operation Phase 3. Thou, this clinic. Amiya, haven't we been here before? You're right. But why has it become like this? It's been totally abandoned. It looks like it was attacked by a reunion. Wasn't this Azazel? The clinic for the infected? Yes. Even though they had access to Chernobog's entire underground intelligence network, they still refused to work with us. Back then, it wasn't clear what kind of dealings that... It wasn't clear what kinds of dealings that had with Reunion. If only they had given us some information, or even just a hint. We could have been out of here by now. They brought this outcome upon themselves. That's not the entire story. Amiya, you were there for the negotiations, weren't you? That cold and arrogant attitude of theirs really ticked me off. We can't blame them. Boss. Thighs. It's hard for the infected to trust anyone. After enduring so many hardships, who can blame them for becoming jaded and stubborn? I can understand why they did what they did, and I can forgive them. Those who don't protect themselves are easily hurt by others. Sometimes the translations aren't perfect, but it's readable. Yeah. It is a mobile game. Moreover, the infected often can't even trust each other. Not everyone is able to stomach the kinds of risks that we take either. A clinic for the infected. Unless you encounter some of the parts that just aren't translated at all. What? Huh? And for those of us who tried Chapter 8 back when it was first released, we had to have watched Chapter 8 gameplay previously in order to know what was happening, because something happened and it was in full Chinese. What, are you serious? It's patched now. Oh, that's funny. Yostar has got to get their translators good. Azazel. They were a black market clinic that only provides services to the infected. Given the social status of the infected, they couldn't openly reveal themselves in public. Chapter 7 in Chinese for a bit, in English server. You know what? I could see them releasing this game and them thinking, you know what? There's no way there's going to be a person that's going to have a life to where they don't have a life and then just play up until Chapter 7 in one day. That's not going to happen. Nah. People have lives, right? Wait, some don't? Oh crap. Some of the infected, not wanting to be thrown into quarantine, are hiding throughout the city, just trying to survive. Azazel was aimed at providing services to these people. They must have rejected Reunion's proposals. Technically, back when it was first released, it was up to like Chapter 4. Oh. I mean, Con, you say that, but there's bound to be hardcore players out there. Trust me. Trust me. Pure stubbornness. Chapter 4 was the farthest. Oh. Funny. Doctor, I previously mentioned that we're all sick, right? And this disease will claim our lives, but it also grants us with extraordinary powers. God, this is too ironic that I'm playing this game in this time period where COVID could possibly give us superpowers. No, I'm just kidding. For example, I can use Originium arts without the aid of a staff. However, this disease does not only destroy our bodies, it also destroys any chance we have at living a normal life. Or rather, civilized society strips everything away from us. Chernobog has been the shining beacon of this civility. Fearing, hating, exiling, and purging the infected. Yeah, this is serious. I gotta switch up the face. COVID doesn't grow crystals through your skin. Nobody. The infected. So we live in a society. Yeah. And this is how it ends. The only thing is, how many infected were even given the option to choose between us, Reunion, or some other organization? Most of them simply lost everything. Perhaps this clinic was a warm place that some of them could call home. There's no cure for oropathy. At least right now, the infected can only die in despair. We will give them despair. And their bodies become new sources of infection. With their abnormal powers and fatally infectious disease, the infected are the most hated people on this planet. Doctor, you probably won't be able to understand everything just based upon my brief explanation. But when you see the consequences of these problems with your own eyes, you will understand. You'll see the harsh reality surrounding the infected. Well, it's a damn good thing I have amnesia. Shit. Normally, a living infected person won't be able to infect others. Rose Island emphasizes equality for all, whereas Reunion is fanatically infected-centric. However, organizations like ours are a rare sight. I can understand why you're angry, but it's hard not to sympathize with this little clinic. But when they die, they crystallize and then turn into powder in which can be inhaled and turned into a source of infection. Narahodo. Perhaps they really ended up facing a bigger crisis than they could handle. In any case, we should leave our anger behind, along with this clinic. Rose Island is filled with good people, though fear and hostility might create rifts between people. I believe that all misunderstandings will be resolved as long as we're a part of the same family. Perhaps Rose Island is but another Azazel? Amiya. Let's go, Doctor.
よくやったわ。みんな最高よ。
Auto deploy is now available. Yeah. That was just improvising. But okay. Yeah, I did well. Oh. Doctor, we've obtained enough materials to upgrade our headquarters control center. It's time to get to work. No more tutorials. Pog. First, let's enter the... Upgrading the control center will expand the range of the entire infrastructure system, opening up new rooms and allowing for more sales and manufacturing options. Okay. I recommend, yep. You're gonna force me no matter what. So why not? Comprito. Welcome to the base. Welcome to the base. Welcome chat. Welcome chat. Welcome chat. Huh? Collectible. 1 pure gold finished. Sweet. Oh, was there voiceover? Oh, crap. Oh, that's how. Alright. More dollars. Mm-hmm. Oh, I had to click on it to actually upgrade it. Oh. The base generates so many resources. If you care about efficiency, get it ready as soon as possible. Yeah. Okay. Wait a second. Chatto matte. Ooh. What do I need for this? Ooh, I could upgrade the dormitory. Or I could upgrade 2 more things right now. Anytime you upgrade a building, it's Das Boot. Everyone working there. Yeah, what should I do? Upgrade this or upgrade this or upgrade the dormitory. Upgrading the small spaces. Okay, yeah. Cleanable. Okay. Buildable. Okay. Okay, what do I need to upgrade this? Okay. The top right building is the reception where you can collect clues which give you extra currency for resources. Downgrade. Why would I want to do that? Welcome to the reception room. This is where you can interact with your friends. Let me explain. Tap to open clues page. Here you can exchange clues with your friends. Clues can be from anywhere. Collect clues to earn credits. Okay. You can assign characters here and they will automatically search for clues. Tap here to see how clues are discovered. Holy crap. Operator's clue searching progress is shown on the left. It will run until the clues archive is full. The reception room's clue searching progress is shown on the right. It will refresh daily at a fixed time after a clue is collected. You can also accept clues from Tomodachi's, but they have a time limit before expiring, so please use them as soon as possible. You may also send your excess clues to your friends to help them earn credits. If I want to be a nice doctor. Tap to send a clue to a friend. When you have discovered all 7 clues, you can unlock Clue Exchange. You will earn a large amount of credits after unlocking all the clues, and friends that visit your base will earn additional credits. Tap to unlock all clues. Blue's Clues. Credits as in friend credits. Nah, it's LMDs. Or, wait. Can buy LMDs, EXP cards, resources, operators. Wow, you can... There's like a lot of... There's a lot of ways you can buy shit in this game. That time limit is 10 days the moment that clue is sent. Huh. Reception room makes good use of your friends list. If you go to the store and click on the credit store, you can see what friend credits will get you. Originium is the main power source of everything. Even guns use trace amounts of originium, while making the operator using said gun activate their originium arts to fire said gun. Yeah. Yeah, this game really forces you to not spend muns. I see. I'm gonna open the windows in my room. It's getting really dark in here. So, Unopu. When this operator is assigned to the reception room, clue search speed increases by 20%. Okay. Yeah, operator skins. Yeah. If you want to show off your waifu's boobs, butt, and thighs, sure. Yeah.
よろしければお手伝いしましょうか。遠慮はいりませんよ。
12.5 hours. Sheesh. Oh, see, there's the progress. Clues received. I don't think I can... Oh, wait, no, that's the reward. Yeah, I don't think I can send anything to my friends yet. I don't think. You have to gather clues. Okay. Well. Excellent. Another new room. Pog. What is this? Huh? I want at least one level 2 control center. That's more Orndom. That's definitely more Orndom. Sweet. And nice. $2,000. 10 records. 2 carbon sticks. Dr. Kazuki, you can also make purchases with credits. Here it is. Friendo credits. You can purchase anything with your credits, which you can collect from the dormitory and reception room of your headquarters. Items in the store will be refreshed from time to time, so remember to drop by from time to time. But, Dr. Kazuki, you may not have enough credits at the moment. I have 300. Please tap the collect button in the top right corner later. Here's 100 credits from me. Oh my god. We're friends? Go ahead and pick out something nice. How nice of her. Contingency contracts used. Daily credit limit 300. Excess credit will expire on the next day. Please use it as soon as possible. What? Rollover credit. Credit will be granted the next day based upon the number of times you used your friend's support units. Dorm ambiance. The sum of all the dormitories' ambiance will be converted into credit on the next day. The credit limit is affected on the number of dormitories. Huh? The contingency contract section pertains to an event currently going on. Yeah, I saw that on Twitter earlier. Don't worry about that part for now, but everything below it lets you know how to get friend credits. That shows how many times our friend support operators have been used within contingency contract within the highest contingency contract level that has been used. So, I'm confused about this credit limit. Excess credit will expire on the next day. What exactly does that mean? Yeah, because I understand the cap is 300, but what exactly does excess credit mean? You have a soft cap of 300 every day. You can overcharge 300. If it's over 300 at reset, you lose everything above 300. Okay. Okay. Yeah, because I don't know. For some reason, my brain went to friend credits being daily. Like daily currency, so if I didn't spend, say, all these 116 friend credits, then I would lose them. I don't know where I was going with that, but okay. So there's limits. There's limits. It'll reset back to 300. Okay. So what do we have here? Courier. Story refreshes in 10 hours 46. Really? Yeah, okay. I would recommend buying the operators in your friend shop as you can afford them. Once you've gotten all the operators, that means more spots for other resources. What's up, Soma? Are you new here? Career? Alright. Let's hire this person. We're 4-star.
ロドスの指導者よ。あなたの盟友、ヒーラのクーリエでございます。
Good.
シルバーアッシュ様との契約期間内だけですが、もしご用があれば、指でも鳴らして僕を呼んでくださいね。
If you ever get into trouble during your contract with Daddy Silver, just snap your fingers and I'll come. Courier and Gaviel are actually good 4-stars. Courier, Gaviel, and Durnar are some of the best 4-stars. Yeah, it didn't say. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't think it said their rarity on the store. Hell no. Hell no. Okay. Summer is here, except it's only what, like 4 months, 5 months away. Shit. Yeah, this monthly card I already bought. Yep. Yeah, I'm not ashamed of that. Rose Island is on a weird schedule. They don't look bad though. They don't look bad though. Yeah, this is where I bought my recruitment permits yesterday. Okay. More recruitment. Yes. 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 Yeah. I actually do like the fact that this game rewards you for playing the game, or trying out different things. If not in combat, then in certain places like the base or the store or the squads or something. There's always something that you get rewarded for. That's cute. Where are you? Here you are. Melee. Immediately gains 3 deployment points. Gradually obtains 8 DP. Huh? Oh. Oh shit. There. Well, I posted this on Discord too. But yeah, here. Yeah, if any of you want to add me onto Arknights, there you go. Savor it. Savor it. Let's see. True Fire. Oh wait. Level 120. God damn. God damn. Alright. Jeez. Yeah, Khan and I are newbies still. A peaked player. Is there a max doctor level? Is there a max level? $120, is it? Well, they must have been fans of Mario. Yeah, exactly. Alright, moving on. Request sent. How fast is this? Hang on. Level 79, not bad. You got Lapland. You got Lapland. Do you have Texas? Take care, glasses. Random fun fact. Hypergriff released info about how many players are at level 120, and it was about like 0.01% at 120. It's either 0.1% or 0.01%. Out of millions of people, I think, yeah, there's bound to be over millions of people that play this game still. Interesting. At the same time, members of the Op Reserve team have run into new enemies on their way to help. Please pay attention to the surprise attack from the north. Okay. A hyperglyph is a music company in disguise. Thanks for joining the Bebop, Soma. I appreciate that. Have a nice shower. Hyperglyph is a music company in disguise. Are they? It's always the damn 1%. No bringing your own ops in here on this map. Wait. This is a pre-made team, by the way. No bringing your own op. Wait, really? Oh, I see. Let me look at this real quick. Usually what I try and do, I love the fact that they give you the opportunity to see the map beforehand. I'm trying to visualize what I could do. Assuming that nothing happens like the last stage. I was trying to pause and I was like in the middle of a cutscene, like Amiya was talking to me. I wasn't reading what she was saying and it's like this guard dog was coming at me. It's like, oh shit, oh shit. That'll change your plans. Yeah, it'll make it more interesting, I guess. I'm gonna hope to God that I get defenders and casters and healers. That's the most important thing. I don't see any drone entrances. Okay. I'm just gonna go. What? Okay. Well, some from my current team anyways. Or, well, actually, well, yeah, some of them, except Plume. Oh. Hey, what's up, Luna? You know what? I kind of got similar Astolfo vibes from Ansel, personally. Oh shit. Oh, okay. How many? 2 casters, 1. I have an idea. Okay. I got a cunning plan, alright? Again, I'm not going to be looking at the chat much, but I have an idea. Yeah, if you need to go to sleep, Luna, go to sleep. I don't want to sound too much like Morgana from Persona 5. But if you're tired, then you should get some rest. And don't dope yourself on caffeine too much. Unknown is, yeah. Chernobog location of reserve op team A2 and A4. Okay. Dr. Kazuki rescue operation phase 3. Another wave of enemies has showed up. Amiya and others are not here yet. We still need to defend this rendezvous point. I'm here with my sister. Well, do whatever you want, Luna. Just take care of yourself, alright? That's an order from me, Kazuki. Dr. Kazuki. I really worry about them. I wonder if Instructor Doberman and others are safe. I just can't seem to contact them at all. Don't worry, Jessica. I'm sure they can rescue Dr. Kazuki. The terrain here is not favorable for us. The enemy can easily strike us from 2 directions. Chiel, do you have a clear visual on the nearby situation from upstairs? Yeah, that's like the first thing I looked at. It's like, okay, I'm placing a vanguard up there. The upper lane is quite narrow and I don't see many enemies coming. Perhaps we can defend this wave. Just deploy a few operators on the upper lane and we'll be fine. Okay. I'm gonna... Actually, not yet. I'll place you here. Okay, now they're coming. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hmm. Hmm. Should I place another? Yeah. Okay, let this rock. See what happens. God, the game is running so much faster. I think it's because I increased the frame rate on Nox. That's why. That's what it is. Oh dear God. 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 I made a mistake. I should have placed him probably right there. Oh shit. Fuck. Yeah, that was my bad. Yeah, because he got past her. Okay. I want to do that again. I want to do that again. Is there going to be a fancy cutscene though? Doctor, our enemies are only going to get stronger from here on out. We need to improve our operators to make sure that our future operations continue smoothly. If you still haven't upgraded your operator, are you gonna go over it one more time? I'm sure you've noticed that our victories are not due to one single operator, but rather everyone working together as a team. Therefore, I'd highly recommend that you improve all your operators. How much does this do? That's by 6 levels, damn. Nuna's One-san. Konnichiwa! Jobless reincarnation? I haven't seen that. Yeah, I still need to catch up with Dr. Stone and Kaisen. You don't need to upgrade now. Yeah. Just a friendly reminder. That's all. Whoops. Yeah, it would have helped if we had at least one more defender, but no. No. I want to try and see if I can't 3-star this. Oh, you know what? Skip the story. Okay, so my setup was pretty clean from last time. Except I need to kind of want to place him earlier. Here. Ooh. Oh, she's gone. Actually, right now. And right here. Oh, fuck, you're kidding me. It's because she died early. Damn it. Damn it. Yeah, I should have placed her so early. Hey, what's up, low guy? Are you new? Okay, so don't place that Vanguard unit too early. Okay, so wait until later to do it. I mean, it wouldn't matter. The music is pretty sick here, though. I dig it. Let's place her here this time. Okay.
治療の準備を。私は一歩も引きません。
Okay, now let's rock.
何を待って。亡霊だってお前を救えない。目を覚ましてください。絶対許しません。
Dude, really? Shit. What am I doing? I mean, this part is covered. Shit, it's like the last wave. Really?
まだ倒れるわけにはいきません。
Shit. For some people, they say contingency contract is difficult because the menu music is such a banger that they don't want to go into the missions and just listen to the music. Yeah, I think I have the right idea. I'm just missing something. It's like I get 85 or 90% done with the mission and then someone just sneaks on past me. I think placing the Vanguard was a good move to place them like right here. Good day or good night, Luna. Thanks for stopping by. Alright. There's something I'm missing here.
みんな敵が来ますよ。ここです。
Because you're not bad. Don't place her too early. Now, what, in this case, where would I want to deploy then? Kind of want her to be right here. Try placing her here this time. And that's actually a brilliant time for your skill to go off. Yeah, this is around the part where we get screwed. I think we're good. Yes, there you go. Yeah, we just had to place our sniper in a different spot. That's what it was. So that way she could do some preemptive damage and let the caster and the defender do the rest. Consider doing... Wait, consider Vanguard in your... Yeah, Bow Waifu Simulator. Yeah, that's basically Azure Lane in a nutshell. That's why I named the series like that. Did you know Hibiscus and Lava are twins? Damn, almost 3 hours. Yeah, even though we went through just 2 levels, this hasn't been a bad stream overall. It's pretty relaxing. Talking about this game with you guys. Okay. Interested observer. How's it going? Which operators are you favoring so far? Oh, I gotta reset the friggin... Man. I don't even know how to fix that. I don't know how to fix the audio, honestly. I think it's because the emulator's lagging. I got Daddy, Silver Ash. These are my main squads right here. Just to give you a brief peek for you newbies. Silver Dad, Daddy Silver, yeah. Yeah, why is the... Oh. I think I activated my Spotify. Shit. I didn't mean to do that. Damn it, why is it doing that? God, you sound like a... Stop talking! You're sounding like a freaking devil when you talk like that. Why is the audio crackling like that? Shit. Papa Silver. Is it because I'm using OBS to stream Nox that's having an audio issue? I don't know. And now I'm... God, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to switch up the renderer. Vinya is literally a devil, same as Lava and Hibiscus. Yeah. Can someone recommend me some better or just other Android emulators out there? Aside from Nox and BlueStacks and whatever. Yeah, the shit. It's like I think I always have to start the game with no audio, switch the graphics, restart, then it works. Because BlueStacks, the audio quality isn't the best, so that's why I'm not rocking BlueStacks. I'm still using Nox. LD player? LD player. Yeah, not to. I mean, I'm not gonna install the new emulator in the middle of this stream. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Gomenasai, folks. Yeah, I'll probably just have to experiment off screen. By the way, do you guys like this new weight screen I implemented? Got this from Wallpaper Engine. If you don't know what Wallpaper Engine is, then you're not cultured enough. Why is the audio not working? Shit. Even switching the graphics settings didn't work that time. Shit. Shit. Yeah, if the bug happens again during this stream, I'll probably just have to call it early, because this is not making me a happy anime boy right now. Come on. There we go, we have life. Oh. If I can hear it, you can hear it. I think I've asked this question in the first session, but between Arknights and Azure Lane, which game do you prefer to play? Arknights. I was gonna do another roll, but oh. I think we'll save another roll for the end of this stream. I think that's best. What's up here? I got more dollars and more gold. Nice. Nice drone count.
いつでも行けます、ドクター。
I think the game is kind of lagging a bit. Dikton, a very small amount of industrial organic compound, can be used for a variety of upgrades and for production in the factory. Very small amounts of Dikton after reprocessing. Printing free XP and dollars is nice, yeah. Jeez. Getting constant notifications from the base now.
いつでも行けます、ドクター。
Alright. 3-starred that level. Nice. Awesome. Running wild. Just out of curiosity, how many levels are there in chapter 1? Chat? This battlefield is wider and enemies will attack from 2 paths. Please note that enemies coming from the southern path have higher defense. Think carefully about where to deploy your operators. Oh shit. Oh shit. Levels per chapter can vary. Chapter 1 has 12 with tutorials. When do the tutorials stop? Yeah, because in chapter 1 there's still tutorial levels. Southern Path have higher defense. Okay. Okay. The tutorials don't stop until chapter 2? Are you serious? Wow. Okay, and I can use my operators again, yeah? Yes, I can. Yes, indeed, I can. It's pretty early in chapter 2. Okay. I think I have an idea. I just need to paint a picture in my mind. Because if maybe I can get some defenders. So they have higher defense, so we gotta maybe place a caster, high level caster somewhere here. Healer would be nice. And then maybe the same format could be used here. Maybe. Maybe. Then 3 midway through-ish. Okay. Higher defense. Higher defense. Okay. 12. So there's 12 levels? 12 levels in... Okay. I mean, I think we can, in this stream, we can at least get maybe a third of the way through Chapter 1. Assuming this level here doesn't cause us any problems. I might actually have to practice just to see what I'm getting into. Let me go practice real quick. I'm actually gonna skip. Enemies are coming from 2 lanes. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, they're coming from there. Okay. Oh, then that's a little better. 8. Shit, I couldn't get their patterns. So maybe... Okay. Oh. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. I think I understand. But I didn't memorize their path. That's the problem. I didn't get a good look at their movement. That's the problem. I don't know which square to put my... Either my... I kind of want to place a vanguard somewhere. Probably in front of... okay, let's do this. Okay, and they start coming. And they have higher defense. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Maybe start with the vanguards. Don't spend a lot of deployment units in the beginning. And who do we want to send out now? How many is there? Okay, not much. Okay, I want to preemptively put him here. Yeah, we could probably put the other defender in the same spot. You can last minute. Yeah, I do like I do dig the slowdown whenever you're picking and choosing an operator, but yeah, this is kind of a bit more strategic. Because I don't know why my stubborn ass wants to 3-star everything in this game. Yeah, I could do a lot of things right now. That's the other problem.
私に続け。了解。はい、今よ。粉々に。
Okay, you got past. You're down. Okay.
了解しました。
Alright.
ちゃんと狙って投げないと。
Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. That's what I'm afraid of. Yeah, they do have higher defense. That is true. You also get it when activating skills. Yeah. Yeah, that too. Oy, oy, oy. Jesus. Okay, so what would I do? Maybe no, because I want to put a defender right there so that way I can bottleneck some enemies, but then again, they can get past. So maybe, you know what, maybe don't place a Vanguard right there, maybe place Silver. That could probably work. Hang on, I wanna restart this real fast.
ありえませんわ。
Yeah, it's practice. Don't worry. It's a practice. It's a practice. It's not real. Yeah, because my top Vanguard wasn't really harmed that much.
行くわよ。
Whoops.
あれが敵なの。
Okay, so I think placing the top Vanguard isn't too bad of an idea. Here's something I'm gonna try real fast. I'm gonna put him down. I'm gonna put him down and see what happens. And then you want to preemptively, I don't know, probably place a sniper down. Maybe for this top part here. Maybe. Nice pantsu. Pow, what? I would recommend checking the map's enemies' intelligence on the map next time. Yeah, but most of the time they're blind, right? Aren't they? Or am I stupid? Blind for the first... Yeah. So what's the point? Blind for the first shot. You can look at the previous maps and match enemies that way. Ah, my god. It's like a long shot. Oh my god. Okay, okay, okay. Okay.
とどめよ。ナイスっと。お薬です。
Okay, we're halfway.
ランチ己が存在を自らに問え
Two more. They gotta be casters. They have got to be casters. The map itself will let you just devise a preemptive plan, blind or not. Yeah, regardless. It can help you cook up a strategy, which is honestly, that's like one of the best features about this game, is previewing the map and see what you want to plan. Alright. Maybe put Amiya right there. Or probably try it. Oh shit, they're getting bombarded up there. Oh, that Vanguard died. Oh, yeah, I think Daddy Silver is the key. Daddy Silver is definitely the key. Alright. Yeah, so I think the only difference there was placing Daddy Silver at the bottom. That definitely did help. That definitely did help a lot. Alright. Okay. I think I have a cunning plan now. Yeah, see, this is why I want to play some of this game off screen, because if I waited to play this game at the pace I'm going, then holy crap. How many chapters are there so far? Or yeah, how many chapters are there in the main campaign? 7 on global, 8 in China, but 9 is on the horizon there. 9. But 7 so far. Okay. Progress. Okay. Enemies are coming from 2 lanes. Okay, so putting the Vanguard on top early isn't too bad. So maybe start off with just placing Vanguard, and then by the time the enemies are getting ready, okay, that's perfect. That's perfect timing. And next would be Sniper. Put the Sniper in early.
何時己が存在を自らに問う。
はい。気をつけなきゃ。
何時は我が恩敵になるか。顔老物に過ぎぬのか。
あんたなんかに負けない。お薬です。受け取ってください。
Okay.
風よ。ここは安全です。大丈夫。治ります。みんなを
何時は我が恩敵になるか。はたまた顔老物に過ぎぬのか。
お薬です。受け
覚悟が足りん。何時己が存在を自らに問え。
Placing Amiya right here isn't bad.
お薬です。受け取ってください。
Okay, and you just gotta.
戦場隙あり。
Okay, you're gone.
怖がらず目を覚ましてください。ちゃんと狙って
Just gotta hope and pray to God that the same outcome will come true here. Okay, I think we're fine.
ちゃんと狙って投げないと。
何時
私が
By the power of Daddy Silver. Let's go. It's better to have Matterhorn in front of Silver Ash. Well, we completed the level anyway. There we go. Charge. Ade. Who's there? Where are you looking? Take this. Yow. You. Silver attacks from range, but it's only at 80%. 80% attack. No. Reunion's forces are regrouping behind us. They're getting ready to attack. They can't keep pace with us. Keep charging. Let the screen shake so it emphasizes battle. We're almost out of reunion controlled territory. Don't stop moving. These trifling thugs can't hope to stop us.
作戦目標予定通り完遂しました。
Yeah. First try. Don't pay attention to my Spotify. What? Oh yeah, that's right, we have sanity potion. Well, no. Our sanity is still suboptimal. 3.5 hours. Yeah. The battlefield is even wider than this. Well, wait, no. The battlefield is even wider this time. You'll need to at least You will need at least 3 melee operators to block all the enemies. Melee operators. I never had to do that before. Do I even... I'm positive I have 3 melee operators. Yeah, because I got Cliffheart. I got Anopu. And I do have Gravel. Hmm. 3 melee operators refers to 3 grounded operators. Sure. $333.
ロドスで使う戦術って全部ドクターが考えたものなの？これは興味深いわね。
Our operators. Operators. How much time for the recruits? 45 minutes. 6 hours? Jeez. Yeah. Chat, I got enough Orndom to roll one more time on one of these banners. Help me choose. I'll let you guys choose. Don't let the answer be, it's up to you. Just choose. Alright. Yeah, I'm actually getting pretty tired. So I think this will probably be the last thing we do. Bagpipe banner, right? Damn, who is it? Beagle. Another common. Okay. Enrique, thanks for the YouTube sub. Still have no idea how to change that notification sound on slobs. Okay. If your account is new, then that would mean you missed. Damn. Are you gonna be like Pal? You missed the 1 year. Yes, I know. I know. Pal has not stopped ear grating me about that. It's really ear grating. It's in the past. Hey chat, I have a question before we sign off for the night. Is there any way we could recruit some of these, like these random operators right now? Because I remember in Azure Lane there's a system where if you wanted to build a ship, then there's a way where you can just use a quick finisher, so that way you wouldn't have to wait an hour for the ship to be done. Is there anything like that for Arknights, for the recruits? And those are expedited permits. Yeah, I think I have a few of those. Hold on. Where are they? Yeah, I got 13 of these. Is that it? Expedited plan? There's one in the friend credit. Let me see. Yeah, expedited plan, but I don't have enough Friendo credits. Check your friend list. Holy crap. If you see orange circles, you can get 30 friend credits per friend circle. Oh, but there's a meter for it. Click visit. Oh, damn. Damn. Look at your reception room. You can get up to 300, yep. Yeah, and I just saw I got 30 friend credits. Clue exchange. Clue delivery. No, I don't have any yet. Visit next. Oh, and I can just alternate. That's really convenient. That is so convenient. Wow. Ancient Void's reception room. I like that. That way you don't have to back out into the menu and then visit. Nice. Cool. Chibis. It's so laggy, but I love it. Oh, you can see your assistants. That's who they are. Or, yeah. Yeah, exactly. And it's loading the entire base. Yeah. We still haven't mastered the way of the loading screen. We're always going to see loading screens. some way, somehow.
いつでも行けます、ドクター。
People do crazy decorations. Yeah, I saw briefly there was like a tropical theme going on in someone's base. Oh, oh, I didn't pay attention to these discounts up here. Oh, damn it. I'm 24 off from this expedited plan. Recruits. Let me click this. Oh, I can just do it now. 37 minutes. Don't waste it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but at the same time, I was thinking about getting a reaction from chat. That's all. If you go into a base of a friend, you can drag around the screen with your mouse and see their entire base. Oh. Yeah, I'll do that at some point, but I'm just getting tired. I'll use this one on the 6-hour one. Let's see what you are. Debuff operator. Okay, 4-star glow. Who is it? Okay. Duplicate. Duplicate. Guard, supporter, range, DP recovery, defense. What should I... Who should I, Who should I recruit next, chat? What do you think? Range, melee. I guess melee. I could use more melee. Go for guard then. All right. And do how many hours? 9, 3. Nine, okay. You can also just expedite. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do right now. That is what I'm going to do right now. And that's a comment. Do 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 do. Let's try. Let us try. Let's do AoE. Yeah, this is what we'll do for the rest of the stream. Is just recruit some random people and get duplicates like a boss. Let's go for sniper next. Try sniper AoE. Oh, whoops. Okay. Common. Catapult.
さてさて、あんたはあの僕年次
Guard, medic, caster, starter, defense. Let's go for... You know what, I'm gonna choose this time caster. More lavas. Specialist. Hold up. What? Hold up for what? Glasses? Kami glasses? Hold up for what? Specialist is a good one. Should result in a new... Specialist is a special tag. Yeah, that's what I figured. Are guaranteed 4 stars. Are guaranteed 4 stars, so I should not do 9 hours in expedite? Support is more common than specialist. Are you sure it's guaranteed 4 stars? Okay, audio is still good. You can for the success rate. Yes, yeah. Screw it. They give you these for a reason. To use them. Okay, so far you're not wrong. Who is it? Another gravel.
どうしたの？顔をそんなに赤くして。
Guard, Vanguard, DP recovery, DPS, slow. DPS, slow? We haven't tried that yet. Team 4-star. Who is it? Oh, newbie. Frost Leaf.
命令とあらば何でも従おう。
We got life. Okay. Medic, supporter, vanguard, DP, recovery, defense. Let's us try. What's DP recovery? Vanguard. Only Vanguards ever have the DP recovery tags.
プリムと申します。以前はラテラーの護衛隊に所属しておりました。
Plume. Guard, sniper, supporter, healing, DP recovery. One of the base features is the HR office, which allows for rerolls on recruits. Really? You can reroll on recruits. It's after the second upgrade. Let's try. A sniper supporter. Okay, we got a sniper. Let's go for Defender DP. Vanilla. Newbie. Defender range, DP recovery, AoE, fast redeploy. Fast redeploy, okay. Is a guaranteed 4-star. Oh, I got a recruiter's medal. Pog. Okay. I ain't complaining if it's a guaranteed 4-star. Except if it's a duplicate.
どうしたの？顔をそんなに赤くして。
That means he must have potential. Yeah. Yeah, okay. For a 4-star recruit only op? Oh. Well, this ain't it. It's Poppycar. It's like the word popular, except with a K. There are a couple ops that can only be gotten in recruits. Alright, we have one more. Medic, supporter, survival, slow, fast redeploy. Fast redeploy. Okay. Last one. Oh, yeah, last one, expedited plan. How convenient. Another gravel.
どうしたの？顔をそんなに赤くして。
Yeesh. So many duplicates. Furniture parts. Okay, how much potential do you have? Yeah, only one. Alright. Yeah, Gravel, you are a very lucky young woman who has 3. I got 3 of you. Yeah, oh my god. Wowee. Gravel is a really good operator. Project Red. She's defense oriented and can be spanned around the map. Really? Well, I can improve your potential tenfold. Holy crap. That's a really bright, star-looking potential meter thing. Cool. I got 2 of you. Anything else? Oh, Plume. Oops. Okay. Alrighty then. What? Oh, there's still more? Where? Where art thou? Where? What? Oh, oh, here, catapult. You have not been potentialed once. Omedeto. Gravel can be a shield and Project Red can be an assassin. Okay. Alright. Who this? Collectible. More pure gold.
いつでも行けます、ドクター。
Alright, chat. I know that, well, I've actually been streaming for 4 hours, but I know it's only 10 minutes before 6 o'clock, but yeah, doing those recruits was interesting. Some might argue that Gravel is the current MVP of this current CC. Oh. Oh. Okay. Alright, I've been going for 4 hours now. It's been a very fucking fast 4 hours. Enjoyable 4 hours, I'd say, even though we completed like about a third of Chapter 1. I'll continue more of Chapter 1 on my own time, and if you want to catch up on some picture commentary, which I will post on Twitter and or Discord of my updates for this game in Azure Lane, then you can either follow my, if I can see because it's really dark in here. Glasses, Kami. Thanks for joining the Bebop, I appreciate that. So you can either follow my Twitter or Discord for offline updates for this game in Azure Lane. If you want to, then by all means. But I think that'll do it for tonight. I will continue playing this game on Monday. But with all that said, thank you all so much for tuning in live, for watching, or either in the VOD. Thanks for watching. I might actually upload this series on YouTube, maybe. Because I want to become that streamer. That's certain Arknights, Azure Lane, and whatever streamer. But anyways, once again, thank you for watching. And as always, follow me everywhere, anywhere, anytime. Do whatever you want. I've been Kazuki Suzuka, FullmetalBebop, and I will see you all on the next one. See ya, Bouncy Alchemists.